So this is the Maico 620, well, as an ATK import. So you can see here a little tour of it. It does have a few minor things. See, it has this stabilizer thing. The other thing it has is that looks like, I think that's for catching the rad overflow. Let me see on the side here, the kicker, gas. So the overview about this. What I'm going to be doing though is changing over these graphics. I'm going to take off these graphics here. The ATK graphics are going to be gone. This seat, I'm going to change it to that seat and probably get a different cover for this one. This is basically the graphics I'm going to put on it. These are custom graphics. You know, this bike over here is what's actually supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this bike. So I took this off just to check it out, and that's not a spark arrestor, so I needed to put a spark arrestor on it, and I want to check out the ignition and see what the deal is with that. I do have brand new. This is what I'm putting on it. This is for a CR500. Essentially the same thing as what was on there. Okay. Goes there. Now for the ignition, show you that. So I called up to see what was the deal with this thing. As you can see, it's PVL, and it says it is a 1067. Now, 1067 is a special application, apparently. It means it requires a Zabel CDI and a special coil, not the regular coil. And this is actually only 4250 windings. It's not 5,000, which is typically on the bikes, which is what I was surprised about. But hopefully we'll see about starting it. I'll show you something else over here. So I actually do have, this here is a 1097, which is 5,000 windings. And this stator is what goes on, say, a Maico 500, like a 99 and up Maico 500. And then here, a different stator. This one has a flywheel. This is a MZB power dynamo one. So, and there's the numbers on PVL. So apparently the PVL one needs a different one for that. And so anyhow, what I'm going to do here is going to put the exhaust and everything back on, and put that back on because I wanted to check the stator and make sure it was correct. And it seems like it is a special application. I had to check into here and see the CDI and everything. But the other thing that's weird about the bike is that, as you can see, that this is set up differently. It's set up more like my 86. So the top goes into both radiators, and both radiators drain down to here. So I'm going to change that over because in my 86, tends to overheat easier than my other bikes because of that. And in fact, I even got new radiators to change over my 86. So as you can see, I have a bunch of radiators here. I'm going to change over my 86. So for the new ones, what they do is the top drains over to the bottom of the right, and the top of the right goes to the top of the left, and the bottom of the left goes back down to here. So the cooling goes through both radiators. And it seems like to me that that's a better method. So probably end up changing that. Also, this thing has tons and tons of compression. It's not an easy bike to kick over. Even with the compression release, it is not easy to kick over. In fact, this is what happened when I first tried to kick it over. So now, yeah, I'll be taking off these stickers and putting on the Maico stickers that I had made for it. And not right now though. I will probably, right now I'll put the exhaust back on, the stator back on, and see if we can, and then I'll see about starting it. Alright, pipes back on. Glue that back up. And as you can see here, it says Hua Power on the side. That stands for Herman Waldenbacher. He's a famous two-stroke tuner who used to tune Maicos in the 60s. And he was also he was co-developer of the Zabel engines. And he tuned the 620 and 685 and the in the I guess the 2000s when they first came out. It says 620 on the side there, just so you see that, but I don't think it really means anything because I think the 700 or the 685 also says 620 there, so I don't think that actually means anything. So I'm actually getting a 700, so, or 685, so we'll see what it says. But so this here is obviously the, as I mentioned before, the 620. So I'm gonna put this exhaust on.